What's up, YouTube? My name is Big Boy Snapshot T. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And tonight I'll go over my AEW Dynamite review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, full watch the video from the beginning to the end. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. I'm on the road to 7K and become a YouTube partner. Go check out my WWE NXT review on highlights that I post on the channel. Follow my links down below and follow my social media down below in the description. And let's get started. Now AEW Dynamite, I gotta say, it was a good show. It was way better than last week. So this AEW episode Dynamite tonight was a good show. Way better than last week's show. All right, AEW Dynamite was live from Kansas City, Missouri, T-Mobile Center. AEW Dynamite kicks off with Orange Cassidy and Jay White against John Moxley and Pac. All right, so we get Orange Cassidy. Okay, I'm sorry. So we get the first match of the night: Orange Cassidy and Jay White versus John Moxley and Pac. Pretty good match, but the ending was terrible. The fight spills to the outside with Orange Cassidy fighting John Moxley and Pac, fighting Jay White. The bell rings and Jay White throws Pac into the ring. A backbreaker by Jay White and he goes for the cover, but John Moxley breaks it up. John Moxley is tagged in and he and Jay White exchange chops. Orange Cassidy tags himself in and he baseball slides Pac and goes for a right hand on John Moxley, but John Moxley pushes him away. Pac ties himself into the match and he lands a big boot onto Orange Cassidy. And Orange Cassidy falls to the outside of the ring. John Moxley slams Orange Cassidy onto the announcer desk. John Moxley throws Orange Cassidy back into the ring and Pac with a kick to the head. John Moxley is tagged in and he kicks Orange Cassidy in the face. But Orange Cassidy gets up and hits him with a super kick. Pac and Jay White are tagging, and Jay White with right hands, and he knocks John Moxley off the ring apron. A back body drop by Jay White onto Pac, followed by a running back elbow. A DDT by Jay White, and then comes John Moxley, and he hits with a DDT. Jay White runs towards Pac, but Pac with a boot to the face. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, John Moxley with knees to the face of Jay White, who is down in the corner. Pac is tagged back in, and he kicks Jay White back down onto the mat. We see Christian Cage watching from the stands and back in the ring. Pac with a headlock, but Jay White gets his foot on the bottom rope right. Right? Okay. John Moxley is tagged back in, but a short arm close on by John Moxley. He goes for the cover, but Jay White kicks out. Pac is tagged back in. He goes for a kick, but Jay White grabs him by the leg and hit lands of Dragon Screw. Orange Cassidy and John Moxley are tagged in. Both men exchange forearms, but Orange Cassidy with a kick to the face. Pac gets in the ring and Orange Cassidy with a tornado DDT. Orange Cassidy climbs the top rope and he lands a diving DDT. He goes for the cover, but John Moxley kicks out. Orange Cassidy, Orange Cassidy to the ropes and a spinning DDT. Pac gets back into the ring and Orange Cassidy goes for another DDT, but Pac catches him. Orange Cassidy with a stunner. Jay White with a suplex onto Pac. John Moxley knocks Jay White down. Orange Cassidy with the beach break onto John Moxley. He goes for the cover, but John Moxley kicks out. Wheeler Yuta gets on the ring apron, but Orange Cassidy with the orange punch onto him and orange punch onto John Moxley. Hangman Adam Page gets in the ring and he hits John Moxley with right hands, and the referee calls for the bell. The winner by disqualification, Pac and John. This is John Moxley and Pac. All right, the match was pretty good, but the ending was just terrible. Like I said before, Orange Cassidy pulls Hangman away, but Hangman with right hands. In comes Jay White, and he hits Hangman Page with right hands. Orange Cassidy goes with an orange punch onto Hangman Adam Page, but Page ducks and he accidentally hits Jay White with it. Orange Cassidy with the orange punch onto Hangman Adam Page, but Jay White with the Blade Runner onto Orange Cassidy. John Moxley and the Death Riders get in the ring and they beat up Orange Cassidy and Jay White and Hangman Adam Page. Not a fan of these interference finish, but the match itself wasn't bad. The fans were into at times, but I wasn't a fan of the ending. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. The match was pretty good, but the ending was just terrible. All right, so we go to commercial break. We see Bandito on a horse and he is confronted by four men, but he takes them all down. We cut backstage and the Death Riders are standing. John Moxley says he is a marked man and he would not have it any other way. He says the only way to live is with a knife in your throat and dynamite stick burning. He says he lets egos run people's lives, but this is not about him. It's about his people. They do not fight fresh flesh and blood. John Moxley says at World's End in Florida, a fatal four-way for the AEW World Championship, and he walks away. Christian Cage is still in the attendance, and he begins to talk. He tells everyone to shut up as he conducts his business. He says it's a four-way match for the world title at World End, and he has a problem with every person in that match. Jay White cost him the world championship at AEW for Gear, and so did Adam Page. Christian Cage says Orange Cassidy is a little pissed and who get on his nerves, but his biggest problem is with John Moxley because he has what he wants. But Christian Cage could be waiting on another side the other side, and if he is this time, he won't miss. He will send John Moxley back to rock bottom. He will hear himself telling him that he need that drink, and he will take him back to rehab. Christian Cage says he is the next AEW World Champion. Christian Cage stands up and turns around and he sees Hook. Christian Cage begins to run, but Hook catches him. Hook slams Hook slams him into the cabinets in the press box and tries to choke him out, but Christian Cage gets out of it. Hook tries to throw Christian Cage off the balcony, but Christian Cage gets out of that. Hook throws him back into the press box. We cut to the announce team who runs through the card for tonight. Commercial break. Continental Classic Gold League. Will Ospreay versus Claudio Cascanoy. And this match right here, this was not a bad match, but this match was this match was um this match was okay for what it was. The bell the bell rings and Will Ospreay with a moonsault over the top rope onto Claudio Cascanoli, who is on the outside. Claudio gets back into the ring. Will with a crossbody off the top rope and he goes for the cover, but Claudio Cascanoli kicks out. Claudio Cascanoli would kick in an uppercut, but Will Ospreay with a kick and both men are down. Both men exchange right hands, but Claudio Cascanoli sends Will Ospreay into the turnbuckle, and Will Ospreay falls to the outside of the ring. Claudio Cascanoli pushes him into the barricade, and Claudio Cascanoli sets up the ring steps. Will Ospreay with a chop to the chest, but Claudio Cascanoli goes to throw him into the steel steps. Will Ospreay steps over them and onto the other side, and he drop kicks the steel steps into Claudio Cascanoli. Will Ospreay goes for a DDT, but Claudio Cascanoli catches him and throws him face first into the barricade. Claudio Cascanoli with the European uppercut. He grabs Will Ospreay by the legs and swings him into the ring steps, and Will Ospreay is holding his left arm. Claudio Cascanoli places Will Ospreay's arm onto the ring steps. He stomps onto Will Ospreay's hand. Will Ospreay rolls back into the ring, and Claudio Cascanoli gets back in. Will Ospreay with chops, and he climbs to the top rope and goes for a crossbody, but Claudio Cascanoli with an uppercut. He goes for the cover, but Will Ospreay kicks out, so we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Will Ospreay with a hurricanrana. He goes for a suplex, but Claudio Cascanoli blocks it. He grabs Will Ospreay, but Will Ospreay reverses it into a suplex. Will Ospreay goes for the cover, but Claudio Cascanoli kicks out. Will Ospreay takes his elbow pad off and runs towards Claudio Cascanoli, but Claudio Cascanoli with a kick. He goes for the recoil, but Will Ospreay lands on his feet and he gets Claudio Cascanoli in a modified octopus hold, but Claudio Cascanoli makes it to the ropes. Claudio Cascanoli with an elbow to the face, and he slams Will Ospreay onto the mat. He goes for the cover, but Will Ospreay kicks out. Claudio Cascanoli places Will Ospreay on the top rope, and he climbs to the top rope. Will Ospreay with a headbutt, and Claudio Cascanoli falls onto the mat. Will Ospreay goes for the Twister splash, but Claudio Castagnoli moves out of the way. Will Ospreay lands on his feet, and Claudio Castagnoli is running European uppercut. He goes for the cover, but Will Ospreay kicks out. Claudio Castagnoli with their kick onto Will Ospreay, but Will Ospreay with their forearm to the face, but both men with right hands and uppercut onto each other. Claudio Castagnoli with an uppercut, he goes for a clothesline. Will Ospreay ducks and he lands a springboard cutter. But I'm sorry, both men down and Claudio Castagnoli with the outside of the ring. Will Ospreay grabs him and throws Claudio Castagnoli back into the ring. Will Ospreay goes for the hidden blade. Claudio Castagnoli throws him into the air and he hits him with an uppercut. He goes for the cover, but Will Ospreay kicks out. Claudio Castagnoli with a running lariat. He goes for the cover, but Will Ospreay kicks out. Claudio Castagnoli grabs Will Ospreay and goes for the neutralizer, but Will Ospreay reverses it into a jackknife. Cover gets the pin. The winner of the match, Will Ospreay. I might as well say this match was okay for what it was. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but the match itself was okay. Claudio Castagnoli attacked Will Ospreay after the match, and he hits him with the neutralizer. Claudio Castagnoli to the outside and grabs a chair, but Darby Allin runs down with a baseball bat, and Claudio Castagnoli leaves through the crowd. All right, Renee Paquette is backstage with Ricochet, and she tells him he is one win and one loss in the Continental Classic. Ricochet tells her that this is why he came to AEW for competition, and nothing brings it out like the Continental Classic, and he has Brody King tonight. He tells her that Brody King is not Ricochet. They both might be 1-1, but tonight he holds all the cards. He take out a business card with the letters MVP on it. We cut to the outside of the arena, and MJF steps out of a vehicle and he walks into the arena. Not a bad match between Claudio Castagnoli and Will Ospreay, but a bit of rest in between moves would have made it better. A bit of a slower pace, and while Will Ospreay sold his arm a few seconds, moments later his arm was fine. Still nothing bad. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. So we go to commercial break. When Paquette is with Matt Cardona backstage. He tells her that it is great to be back in AEW. He belongs here. He says he is always ready. For the last 5 years, he has busted himself to revenge himself, and now he has a match against Chris Jericho. He challenged Brian Keith to a match at AEW Rampage. Okay, let's move on. So we get the next match: Adam Cole versus Kyle Riley. The winner will face MJF at AEW World End. And this match right here, in my own opinion, this was a good match. Adam Cole goes for a handshake, but Kyle Riley slaps his hand away. The bell rings and we are underway. Kyle Riley with a drop toe hold. Adam Cole gets back onto his feet and Kyle Riley with a headlock, but Adam Cole throws him to the ropes and Kyle Riley with a shoulder tackle. Adam Cole gets back up and goes for a super kick, but Kyle Riley drops and goes to the outside of the ring. Kyle Riley gets back into the ring and he goes for a roundhouse kick onto Adam Cole, but Adam Cole rolls to the outside of the ring. Kyle Riley to the outside and he lands a kick onto Adam Cole and sweeps Adam Cole down. So we go to commercial break. We're back from commercial break. Adam Cole with a brainbuster onto his knee. He goes for the cover, but Kyle Riley kicks out. Adam Cole goes for a single leg, but Kyle Riley with a knee, and Adam Cole rolls to the outside of the ring. Kyle Riley with a running knee to the face, off the ring apron onto Adam Cole. He throws Adam Cole back into the ring. Kyle Riley climbs the top rope. He goes for a knee drop, but Adam Cole moves out of the way. Adam Cole goes for a boom. Kyle Riley ducks. He goes for a right hand, but Adam Cole with the boom, and both men are down. Both men up. Kyle Riley with the lariat, and he goes for an ankle lock onto Adam Cole, but Adam Cole makes it to the bottom rope. Kyle Riley plays Adam Cole on the top rope and gets a double wrist lock, but Adam Cole gets out of it. Adam Cole with the headbutt, and Kyle Riley falls onto the mat. Adam Cole with the Panama Sunrise onto Kyle Riley. He drops his knee, but He drops his knee pad, but Kyle Riley gets him in the ankle lock. But Adam Cole rolls out of it, and Kyle Riley falls to the outside of the ring. He drags Adam Cole to the outside and goes for a suplex, but Adam Cole lands on his feet. Adam Cole with a kick to the face, and Kyle Riley is down. Adam Cole throws Kyle Riley back into the ring, and the referee is checking on Kyle Riley, who is down on the mat. Out comes MJF, and he is on the ring apron. He goes for a right hand onto Adam Cole, but Adam Cole ducks and he hits MJF with a right hand. Kyle Riley rolls Adam Cole up, but Adam Cole kicks out. He goes for a kick, but Adam Cole rolls him up and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Adam Cole. This was a good match between Adam Cole and Kyle Riley. Alright, MJF leads through the crowd and Adam Cole points to MJF as he leaves. Adam Cole extends his hand, but Kyle Riley rolls to the outside of the ring and he walks away. Alright, we cut to FTR who are backstage and they cut a promo on Death Riders and how they will be on Dynamite at the first show of the year. I understand the story going into the match, but 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 I'm just not a fan of a Adam Cole in AEW. Not sure what it is, but I often find myself not enjoying his matches. This was one of them. I found they were often waiting for one another to make a move. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. Even though it was a good match, in my opinion, between Adam Cole and Kyle Riley. All right, let's move on. Commercial break. And this promo right here, oh my god. Whew. It says Chris Jericho cut a promo on Matt Cardona about Cardona's match against Keith Lee. Keith against Keith. What's his name? I'm just gonna call him Keith. But I don't like Chris Jericho and his learning tree. I don't like it. But anyway, an interview from earlier during the day airs where Tony interviews Darby Allin. He talks about the Continental Classic and how he needs to win it because he feels like it represents AEW in the passion of AEW. He says this is the company that lets Sting go on his own turn and how it gave him a chance. All right, so we get the Continental Classic Gold lead, Ricochet versus Brody King, and this match right here, um, this match right here, I might as well say the way I see this match in my eyes, it was just a pretty good match. Pretty good match. Not bad, but pretty good match. The bell rings were underway. Brody King throws Ricochet around the ring. Ricochet with a chop to the chest and he runs to the ropes. But Brody King throws him onto the ring apron. Ricochet with a kick to the outside to the kick up Ricochet with a kick to the side of the head and he climbed to the top rope. Ricochet goes for a crossbody but Brody King shoulder tackles Ricochet in the air, and Ricochet falls onto the mat to the outside of the ring. Brody King with a chop to the chest, but Ricochet with a super kick. Ricochet on the ring apron, he goes for a hurricanrana, but Brody King lifts him up and slams him onto the ring apron. Brody King throws Ricochet into the barricade and a chop to the chest onto Ricochet. Brody King runs towards Ricochet and he lands a crossbody. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Ricochet goes for a back elbow, but Brody King grabs him and lands a German suplex. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Brody King with a chop to the chest, and he runs to the ropes, but Ricochet with a kick to the side of the head onto the ring apron. But but Ricochet with another kick and Brody King falls to the outside. Ricochet with a splash over the top rope onto Brody King. Ricochet lands on his feet. He throws Brody King back into the ring. Ricochet on the ring apron and he in a springboard 450 splash. He goes for the cover, but Brody King is out. Ricochet with kicks onto Brody King, but Brody King with the lariat. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Brody King lifts Ricochet up, but Ricochet rolls him up. But Brody King kicks out Ricochet with a knee to the face. He tries to lift Brody King up, but Brody King with an elbow to the face and a chop to the chest. Brody King with a splash in the corner and Ricochet is down. Brody King with the cannonball. He goes for the cover, but Ricochet kicks out. Brody King plays Ricochet on the top rope, and he climbed the second rope. But Ricochet with right hands. Ricochet with a sunset powerbomb. Ricochet climbed the top rope, and he landed the shooting star press. But Brody King grabs him by the throat. He gets Ricochet on his feet, and he gets him in a sleeper. But Ricochet jumps over the top rope, and that breaks up the sleeper. Ricochet jumps up but Brody King with a chop. Brody King plays Ricochet on the top rope, but Ricochet with right hands. Ricochet DDTs Brody King onto the top turnbuckle and he falls onto the mat. Ricochet to the ropes and an elbow to the back of the head, but Brody King gets to his feet. Ricochet with a running clothesline. He goes for the pin. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Ricochet. I might as well say this match wasn't bad, but it was just this was a good match. What it was, in my opinion, this was a good match, but not bad. But it was just a good match in my eyes. I know they were not going to have Ricochet lose here, but Brody King was impressive here, which I agree with that. He angled for his size and looks like he can beat up most people on AEW roster. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. So we go to commercial break. Renee Paquette is backstage with Anna Jay and Mercedes Monet. And Mercedes Monet tells Anna Jay that she is proud of her. She is proud that she went to Japan to train, and she is only 26 years old. But by the time she was 26, she was a five-time women's champion. And next week on Dynamite, she will show her that there is a price to pay when with we mess with Mercedes Monet. Anna Jay tells her that she will listen to her. She tells Mercedes Monet that she is a living legend and she is aware that she is underdog, but that is fine. She keeps proving people wrong and she tells Mercedes Monet to underestimate her because all she needs is 3 seconds to shock the world and become the new TBS champion. And Jay walks away with Mercedes Monet standing angry. Alright, let's move on. So so yeah, so we get the main event of the evening, the AEW Women's Champion match, Mariah May versus Mina Shakawa. And this main event right here, this was a pretty good main event. Pretty good. This was a pretty good main event match. The bell rings were underway. Mina with a slap to the face, followed by right hands. Mina throws Mariah May to the ropes and a drop kick onto Mariah May's knee. She slams Mariah May's knee onto the mat and she gets Mariah May in a figure four. But Mariah May rolls herself to the outside. Mariah May holding her knee. Mina grabs Mariah May, but Mariah May throws her face into the ring steps. She throws Mina into the barricade and holds her knee. And by the way, Thunder Rosa was at the crowd tonight holding the WTF sign. So that's all I gotta say. Thunder Rosa is in the attendance, but we cut back and see Mariah May and Mina with a drop kick, and she stumps onto Mina on the outside of the ring. Mariah May gets on the ring apron and goes for a kick, but Melina trips her up, and she slams Mariah May's leg into the ring post. Mina wraps Mariah May's leg around the ring and post, and she gets her in a figure four, but the referee breaks it up. So we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Mina with a springboard kick to the side of the head. Mina with an elbow to the face. Mina with a drop kick to the back of Mariah's knee. Mina with a back suplex and she goes for the cover, but Mariah May kicks out. Mina climbed the second rope, but Mariah May with their hurricane she grabs Mina, but Mina reverses it and she slams Mariah May down onto the mat. She goes for the cover, but Mariah May kicks out. Mina with a DDT. She goes for the cover, but Mariah May gets her hand on the bottom rope. Mina grabs Mariah May, but Mariah May with a knee to the face. She runs to the ropes and lands a running knee to the face. Mariah May with a mayday. She goes for the cover, but Mina kicks out. Mariah lifts Mariah May lifts Mina up, but Mina with a curved flip cover, but Mariah May kicks out. Mina climbs the second rope and she lands a sling blade. She goes for the cover, but Mariah May kicks out. Mina grabs Mariame, but Mariame with a headbutt, followed by a DDT. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner is still your AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah. This was a pretty good main event match. What it was. Toni Storm music hits, and out she comes after the match with Dynamite going off the air. As soon as Tony, the way that Mariah, the look on Mariah May's face really speaks for itself. When Mariah May saw Toni Storm, the look on Mariah May's face really speaks for itself. And Thunder Rosa was at the attendance holding the WTF sign. She couldn't believe it. Thunder Rosa couldn't believe it either. But Mariah May count your days as AEW Women's World Champion. Your time is up, Mariah May. It looks like Toni Storm is going to take back the AEW Women's World Championship off of Mariah May. I can see it coming. But anyway, pretty good main event. Some of the covers were really off, and even the fans looked like they didn't understand them. But the match itself was good. Toni Storm returning was a surprise for everyone. Hashtag AEW Dynamite. It was a surprise to myself and everybody else. And a good AEW Dynamite, some stuff that I wasn't a big fan of, but there were some good matches. All things considered. And hashtag AEW Dynamite, which is I agree. AEW Dynamite was a pretty good show. It had some good matches, and that's all I gotta say. And AEW Dynamite goes off the air. All right, let me get my explain what I think about AEW Dynamite. Now, AEW Dynamite was a pretty good show. This episode of Dynamite was way better than last week's AEW Dynamite because last week's AEW Dynamite was god awful and it was horrendous at the same time. But this episode of AEW Dynamite, it was a pretty good show for what it was. That's a big W by itself for this episode of AEW Dynamite. And thank God we got a pretty good episode of AEW Dynamite. Thank God. That wasn't so hard now, was it, AEW Dynamite? It was not so hard to give us fans and myself a pretty good episode of AEW Dynamite. Thank you, AEW Dynamite, for giving us a pretty good episode of AEW Dynamite. But like I said earlier just now, AEW Dynamite was a pretty good show. It had some good matches, and that it had some good matches and one surprise moment. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my AEW Dynamite review on highs, please go watch the video before you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content on the channel like this, because I'm on the road to 7K and become a YouTube partner for the very first time. Go check out my WWE NXT review on highs that I posted on the channel yesterday. Go watch that full video and show some love by before watching the video, comment and share the video everywhere. And that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, I will make a YouTube short video and show you guys 1000% foolproof my thumbnail. That I am not that my thumbnail is not clickbaiting. As you can tell by the title of the thumbnail, and that's all I gotta say. It's not clickbait. But I will make a YouTube short video after this video. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. Now, if I don't have nothing to do tomorrow, I'll probably go live on YouTube for some Fortnite tomorrow. That's only if I don't have nothing to do. But this Saturday, there will be no live streams because I'm going to be doing a WWE Saturday's main event review and highlights. So I got you guys on that review as well. But Sunday, if I don't have nothing to do, I'll also go live on YouTube Sunday and for some Fortnite as well too. But anyway, I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kids, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.